Okay, hello everybody. Working by myself here. So, let's get started. We're making I know, it's so hot. I know you're thinking, what in the world are you making this, girl? But, it's because the twins aren't feeling that great. So, I'm going to make them some, kind of a variation of a chicken soup, but not exactly. So, this is a cheesy chicken bacon soup. What we got here is about 6 to 8 cups you need of chicken broth. All right. Now we're going to add about, I think this is about 4 stalks of celery that I've cut up. I like those big chunks. Now this is some, we call it Trinity, cut up onions, bell peppers. It's got celery in it too. So a little extra ain't gonna kill nobody. And then this is about 5 carrot sticks that I chopped up that we're gonna throw in there. We're going to add 1 can of, see this? 1 can of condensed cheddar cheese soup. Come on, get in there. Get all that out there. One cup of milk we're going to add to this. This is so easy. And then, of course, you can add more chicken broth as you need. 1 cup of milk. And now we're going to do 2 tablespoons. Let me get a tablespoon measuring thing. There we go. Of ranch dressing mix. Now, I have this big container full. It got a little hard. But if you could just get 1 packet. 1 packet equals about 2 tablespoons. And that wouldn't a full tablespoon, so I'm going to do a little more. Okay. Now to that, we're going to add some bacon bits. And we have some shredded chicken, but that's already cooked, so I'm going to wait to add that. Let's give it a little stir here. We're going to let that boil and cook our vegetables. This is going to be a quick one. Heat up, turn the heat up. And then you can add salt and pepper to your taste. I'm going to add that whenever, like to everybody's bowl. They can add their own. Okay. Once that comes to a boil, which I just cranked the heat up, we're going to let that boil for about 15-20 minutes. Try to get those vegetables tender. Alright, let's see what we got. Did y'all see the video of Jimmy Dean last night? He was so cute. He was tired. He was ready to pass out. Until he hears that door open, he thinks we're going to get a snack, and he's running through it. Trying to come see what we eating. That was Maggie. Yes, we are about to burn up here. It is hot as I'll get out. So the other day I had cooked some chicken breasts in the Instapot, and I had some left over, so I had them in the refrigerator. I just shredded them up, and we're going to use that in our soup. So, you could do baked chicken one night and the next night make this. I hate that you can't make it boil faster. Waiting on the pot to boil. Can y'all see in there? While that's going, let me go ahead and bring y'all a little closer so y'all can see inside that pot. There we go. This pot is old as all get out, and kids have kind of ruined it putting it in the dishwasher. I don't know if that was good. I really couldn't see. The dress came from my favorite store, Amazon. I'll put the link up for you guys later. I think it was cheap too. I think it was like, don't hold me to this, but I think it was like 15 bucks. Yes, I will post the recipe also. Come on, boil, booger, boil. I had to cook the bacon before we, wait, what'd she say? Paint my hood. Oh, no, we got a new hood. So this is, this used to be covered by the old hood, and when it broke, this one wasn't as big as the old one, so it shows. So we got to get a piece of trim to go up there. And we were in the process of repainting all the cabinets. So we just didn't paint that because, well, we don't know what color we're painting them yet. Plus, whoever had the house before us thought it would be a good idea to put latex paint on top of oil-based paint. So it's like coming off. So now, to do it, I have to basically get it all back down to wood. And that's a lot of work, and I just haven't had time to do that. It's been a nightmare. So, yesterday or the day before, we went and saw the cardiologist. Big Daddy's heart is fine. There's nothing wrong with his spine. With his heart. So, for his dizziness, they ruled out vertigo. They ruled out his heart. And they ruled out his sleep apnea. So now he is trying to not take his Lyrica, which is kind of like the same as gabapentin. And for those of you on it, you know when you stop taking it, it kind of gives you some trouble. But he's trying to get off of that to see if that medication could be causing his dizziness. It's ridiculous that his face is hurting worse. It's ridiculous that we even have to do all this because it seems like the most logical answer to why he's dizzy and forgetful is because he took a cannonball to the head. But what am I? I'm not a doctor. And then we should be hearing something very soon about his mouth surgery. He called yesterday to get an update on that. And they were doing like some kind of virtual thing where they like make the mold. I don't really understand it. They like make the mold of the bar that's going to go across his face. And then I think the teeth. So that, I'm expecting that call any day. But I'm trying to talk him into waiting until October because we have the retreat at the end of September, and I don't want to leave him after surgery. What else is going on? That's about it. The other day we had to go sit and do depositions. 6 hours. It was the most boring day I've ever had in my life. So if any of you are attorneys, I give you applause because I don't know how you don't pluck your eyeballs out. That is so boring. Maggie, hush. My blood pressure drops drastically when I stand up. Yep, they tested that. That's not it. Nope, they ruled out vertigo. So it's not vertigo, it's not his heart, it's not the sleep apnea. Now they're just checking to make sure it's not his medicine. Which means he's going to have to suffer for a while. Which makes me incredibly angry. Because he hasn't suffered enough. Yep, Lisa, we're checking the meds. That's what we're doing. Oh, thank you, Miss Shirley. It's a short dress. It's not. Here, I'll show it to you. It's like past the knees. It's not a long one. Dehydration. No, girl. He drinks water. He drinks those hydration thing. He drinks a lot. Not alcohol, but he drinks, fluid a lot. Can't be that. But it's not just that. It's the forgetfulness too. Come on, boil, pot, boil. It's almost boiling, so let's go ahead and add this chicken in. That's actually going to drop our temperature because this chicken is cold. Add chicken in. And that was about 2 chicken breasts only. Maggie, what are you barking at, sister? Okay, then to that we're going to add a cup of shredded cheese, which I did get out. I don't know where I put it. Where did I put it? Hoy. Caroline! It's going to start thickening up. Come on, booger, boil. What's that saying? A watch pot never boils? I found the cheese. Can y'all see in that pot at all? It's kind of late, so you might have some trouble. Yeah, he tried the gabapentin first. I don't remember why they changed him to Lyrica. But they changed him to Lyrica. His neurologist did. Maybe for the memory, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes I think it's just all kind of starting to run together. So now we're going to add about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I may add a little more later. I don't know what she's barking at. And I'm aggravated because it's not like everybody in this house can't hear her. And yet no one is here to help. What are you barking at? Caroline! What is she barking at? Did he come in? No, Bert, you don't have to go out. We'll go let him out in my room. Lancaster, Amish country. My in-laws are going to be visiting. I don't think they're going to Pennsylvania, but they're going to Illinois. And I think that might have some Amish country in it. I'm not sure. Am I making soup? Yes, girl. I know it's hot. The kids aren't feeling great. So all summer they spent working in a daycare with a bunch of little snot-nosed kids. Never got sick. Day 2 of school, day 2 back to school, they come home snot-nosed and not feeling good. Miss Debbie, the cookbooks are being shipped out every day. Well, almost every day. Some days not, because we have too much to do. Like, I think yesterday we were at, like I said, doing those depositions all day. least we're starting to get a little boiling around the edges here. I need those vegetables to get tender. It might help too if I scoot my pot back a little bit to get it more on that fire. This blue pot next to it is hot. That's what I cooked my bacon in. So this has hot bacon grease in it. Hello, Jerry from Texas. Miss Mary, how are you? See you. Alright, so we don't want our cheese to get like all stuck to the bottom. I definitely want this more cheesy, so I'm going to add some more cheese, but not till a little later. I'm also probably going to add a little more chicken broth, because we're going to add some noodles to this, and that is going to soak up some of that fluid. And thicken up our, I guess for lack of a better word, gravy. Hello from Arizona, Holly. It's hot, girl. I don't know how y'all are doing it. We're about to die down here. I think the high today was 103. I think the weekend is going to be kind of rough. It's supposed to rain next week, but it's been saying that, so I don't trust them. We haven't gotten any rain. California's getting our hurricane, so I'd be anxious. They say that's like a rare thing that doesn't happen, so I'm anxious to see how they handle that. Because we know what to do here, but I don't think they know what to do. I don't know who the governor of, is Gavin Newsom the governor of California? I think so. Maybe you should call, some of these southern states governors and say, hey, bro, like, help me out. Like, what do? I don't know how to handle this. That's what I would do if I was home and something was coming that my state wasn't used to. But we'll see. Anybody from California in the way of that storm downgraded to a trouble? Really? I thought it was going to be like a Category 4. Whatever. But anybody in the area, do y'all know what to do? Are y'all going to be okay? We had 3 tornadoes in Massachusetts. Wow. That is, that seems excessive, right? 3 in one day? We don't really get tornadoes here. We do, but they're little bitty ones that just like rip the roof off a shed or something. We don't get the ones like you guys in the Midwest. I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. And I don't know what you could do except go underground. We can't go underground here. We're basically under sea level. We drown. What kind of soup? It is, well, I don't know. It's like a chicken, bacon, cheese. Chicken, bacon, and cheese? Yeah, how about that? Chicken, bacon, and cheese soup? Well, let's not do bacon, cheese, and chicken soup. Bacon, cheese, and chicken. But every year at the beginning of school, all my kids get a little cold, so I'm not surprised. Alright, so you're getting it boiling here. Smells wonderful. We like it extra cheesy, so we're going to let that boil and let those vegetables get kind of tender. And once they're pretty tender, I'm going to add a little more chicken broth. I don't want to add it now because I don't want it cooling off. It's cold. Oh, Krista. Okay. She was like, it's cold here. I'm like, oh my God. So she's way up in Canada. It was 103 here today. I can't imagine it being cold right now. What month are we in? August? Oh, girl. Y'all don't get a summer, do y'all? August is the hottest month of the year for us, typically. I was hoping it was going to be July this year, but no luck. It was 85 yesterday, and today it's freezing. Huh. That's crazy. It's about 50. Yeah, that's cold for me too, girl. That's about our winters, you know. I mean, it does get colder. It gets like in the 20s and 30s, but not much. It's not the most of our winter, you know. 50 is cold for me. You guys up north that get like negative 60, I don't see how that's a real thing. I don't understand that. So Big Daddy and I talked about after the kids graduate moving to Montana, which we would love, except the winter is just so cold. I don't know if either one of us could handle that. Him, because, you know, he's had so much trauma, I was thinking he's probably going to, in the long run, develop some arthritis. And if he does, I think arthritis doesn't do well in the cold. I don't know. And me, because I'm just a mini baby. And I don't know if Amazon delivers at negative 60 weather. So how we would die of starvation. Because I wouldn't get out. I would not drive in that crap. No ice and snow for this little country girl. This little Southern belle. So, we're keeping our options open. I'm thinking Tennessee is a good contender. We wouldn't survive that cold weather from South Louisiana. I know, girl. 65, short summer. Yeah, that is short. Oh, ooh, that popped up and got me. Turn that down a little bit. I just want to make sure nothing's sticking to my bottom there. It's going to be good. Just get those carrots and celery tender. That's all we're waiting on. I mean, ideally, if I wasn't doing a live, I would just turn this down to a simmer and let it simmer for about 25, 30 minutes. We plan on it, Kelly, but I don't know. Hey, Kel, that's my friend Kel. Yeah, we plan on it, but we don't know. It just seems like Baton Rouge is getting more and more dangerous. Scared to let my kids out. So we're going to try the rural. It used to be rural where we live, but it's not anymore. Okay, I'm going to just slow this roll a little bit by adding a little bit more broth. And we are just waiting on those carrots and celery to get done. I don't even think they're close. Maybe. There's a little one. Let's try it. Not really. I'd say about halfway. Yeah, I definitely want to add some more cheese. Because we're cheese lovers, but if you're not a cheese lover, then you don't have to add it all. Okay, so now I've got it like on a medium-high heat. The carrots and stuff are not done. I'm going to tell you, if you make this, go ahead and let this simmer, let your carrots and get your celery nice and tender. But for the sake of, you know, time on Facebook, we're going to add about half a bag of egg noodles here. I sent the kids to the store to get these noodles, and they got the Great Value kind, which I do use sometimes, but I do prefer the luxury brand extra wide egg noodles. But these are fine. Most of the time I like Great Value stuff, but and I don't not like these. I just like the other one better, the luxury. So, I don't have any more cheddar cheese, but I do have some Fiesta blend. So let's add a handful of that. Ideally, I would have added cheddar, but I don't have any more. So now we're just waiting for these noodles to cook. Well, and also the carrots and celery. And you cook them as tender as you want them to. My celery, I like those to be super tender and like squishy. But, you do you. It doesn't have to cook that long. Because everything in this pot is, you know, pretty much cooked already. I mean, you can eat carrot and celery raw, so you just cook it for as long as you want. So I'm just stirring it to make sure that my noodles don't stick at the bottom. Making sure nothing does. This is pretty. And kids love this. Even though it's hot as all get out. It's starting to get dark outside. What time is it? Oh, that's why it's almost 8 o'clock. The day gets away from you. You know, during the winter time, you'll see me cooking when it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because it gets dark really early. But in the summer, it's so hot you can't start cooking until late in the evening. It has been so hot here, I really have tried to avoid cooking. It's just too hot. It surely is too hot to turn that oven on. And even this gas stove is a little rough. So we just need to let that cook for about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. Let those noodles cook. And then you can eat it. Now I probably would cut it down low and let it cook a little longer, but just for y'all's sake, to show y'all. Hopefully this will be enough so I don't have to cook tomorrow. John is working. Camille went to go get her hair done. And Caroline is here. So it's me, Michael, Ethan, and Caroline here. Camille was saying she wanted to color her hair dark brown. I was like, no way, girl. That would break my heart. She wouldn't look like her twin anymore. It's already bad enough they won't dress alike. I used to dress them alike, but now they won't let me do that. I do still buy them the same outfits, but they, no, I never did the t-shirts, because I just didn't have time. I got overwhelmed with the cookbook and all the things going on just in life. And so I didn't do them. But that doesn't mean I won't. I mean, I still could. I should, because that design was really cute. Look how pretty that is. We'll cut that down to a medium. Yes, you can still buy a cookbook. The link is on the page. But if you buy it now, you will be one of the last to get it. You know, because we're shipping it out in the order that they came in, like the orders, or at least I'm trying to. You guys that are in Australia and Canada will be. I just probably should go ahead and send them because I have to actually to actually go somewhere to get those done. And somebody has to come with me because I'm using their discount on shipping. My friend has to come. Alright, I'm going to fix a small bowl of this. I'm going to cut this down to a simmer. Looks like those noodles are done. That's why I like the luxury brand better, because you can really tell when those noodles are done. These are a little harder to tell because they don't swell up and get real big like the luxury brand. And I'm not saying luxury brand as in the better brand. I'm saying luxury brand as in that's the name of the brand that I use. It's called Luxury Noodles. So, I should have saved some of that crumbled bacon for the picture. I didn't even think about it. So let's put some in here. Look at the picture. If it's not done all the way, I'll just put it back in here in the pot. God, it smells so good. Look at that. That is some good, I call it snot-nosed dinner because when you're not feeling good, this is going to be good. But it's not your same boring chicken noodle soup. So let's get a spoon. Sorry, my big head got in the way. I want to see if those noodles are done and check my carrots. So hot. Ooh, hot, hot. I would normally cook the carrots a little longer. But they're yummy. They absorbed all that flavor really nicely. Let's check a noodle. Ooh. That blew right off of there. This is really hot. It's burning my hand. Holding it. It's really good, y'all. Give this one a try. Especially if you guys up north and it's cold already. This one's good. It's not your typical boring chicken noodle soup. It has a little flavor. You can put some salt and pepper. I don't think it needs salt because the chicken stock has, you know, it has some salt in it. I would put a little more pepper, but this is really good. I'm going to let this cook a little longer. But I'm still going to eat this bowl. Because I'm hungry. Alright, and that is it for tonight. So, I know we've been MIA, but we've been super, super busy. We got a lot going on. Kids going back to school. Michael's, you know, filling up on doctor's appointments. And, working with the cookbook. It's just been a lot. But, we are catching up. Hopefully it's going to start cooling off soon and we can do a little more cooking. Good morning, Miss Patty. I don't know where you're at, but it's 8 o'clock p.m. here. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. We will hopefully see you tomorrow. I want to make a dessert tomorrow. A no-bake dessert because it's too hot. So, the link... Oh, it's on the page. I'll repost it. I'll repost that link for you. I hear my puppy in the background. Yes, that's my bubby. He's having a cow because he can hear his mama, but he can't get to her. All right. So, I'll see you all soon. Oh, make sure to share because we're still doing the giveaways. We're almost to 120,000. So, when we get there, we're going to do another big giveaway. How much weight have I lost? I don't know. I don't know. And it's probably just because it's just been too hot to eat. I'm sure I'll put that winter coat back on. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm going to get away from the stove. It's really hot. And I'm just going to let this simmer for a little while. To let them carrots and celery cook down. It might overcook the noodles a little bit, but we're okay with that because we don't mind overcooked noodles. But I just wanted to show y'all so y'all can see what it looks like. Alright, so y'all have a good night. I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.